Hello, friends. This is Rhonda Blunson. I would like to welcome you to the very first episode of The EdTea. Let me first say that this will be the first episode of a series where I will address the top 5 reasons as to why teachers are leaving the field of education. It is my hope that you would join me for the entire series to fully understand why teachers are slowly eloping and getting out of the field of education. I'd like to jump right into the first reason, which is work-life balance. Statistically, on average, about 75% of teachers have reported that their work is physically and emotionally exhausting, causing them stress and anxiety that follows them home and at some point experiencing what we call teacher burnout. Now, when I say work-life balance, I'm referring to the number of hours spent on work and the time that you have remaining for life. Life as in your family, your children, your social or support circle, your spiritual life, your emotional state, your mental health, all of the things that keeps you grounded and balanced as an individual. So there's one thing that I want to point out before I get any deeper into this, and that is if you are single, you have a huge advantage in this line of work as opposed to someone who has a large family or someone who has multiple children. Maybe you may have elderly parents or other things that you may have to tend to outside of work, as this could be something that could cause huge time management conflicts for you if your time is not balanced properly. Now, I know that some people, they may have a support circle that they like to meet with, maybe on a weekly basis or a bi-weekly basis, just to kind of clear the air, just to let their hair down or to vent, or just to discuss things that, may be bothering them, or just anything in their life that they feel that they want to discuss or talk about. Now, we all have different mental health needs. Some of our needs are greater than others. And so I feel that if you are someone who struggles with your mental health, this line of work may be extremely, extremely difficult for you. And also, if you have physical needs, if you are someone who, has health problems or things that you may have to go to the doctor for often, this may also cause a lot of issues for you. If you are someone who is like really, really deep into your spirituality or you do a lot of things with regards to your spiritual life, such as, you may go to Bible study on Wednesdays. You may go to different events on Sundays at your church, just different things that you may be involved in that may kind of take you away from work or from your career. That may be, a huge problem in this career, this line of work. Now, the big thing with work-life balance is, where do I draw the line? When do I say no? When do I say enough is enough? I know that as a teacher myself, I have had to ask myself, how often should I do weekly tutorials? Should I be doing it twice a week? Should I only offer tutorials once a week? Should I attend Saturday school to help some of my students, or should I just try to get those kids in throughout the week? Should I attend after school events? It's just a matter of asking yourself these questions like, when is enough enough? Where do I draw the line? At some point, it becomes a process of constantly giving and not necessarily receiving much. So I guess the biggest takeaway with regards to what I just discussed is, when do I have time to attend to my own needs? That's kind of the big question here. Now, I do want to make some final remarks with regards to this topic. I want to say that to truly understand this career or this line of work, you have to be a teacher. You simply have to be. I can discuss what it's like to lack the work-life balance, or what it's like to juggle multiple roles. But until you have worked in this line of work, there's no way you will completely understand what I mean when I say the work-life balance. Now, I also feel that a lot of people who are making decisions for teachers have never been teachers themselves. And so that is why they don't quite understand why teachers are leaving. And perhaps if they were to put themselves in this position or in this line of work, it may actually change their perspective or change their approach. I do want to thank all of you for tuning in to my very first episode, and I would like to extend the offer for you guys to come back and to join me again for my next episode. And it's going to be a great episode in this series where I will address high demands and multiple roles, which is the next reason as to why teachers are leaving the field of education. Please follow me on your favorite podcast network, or more specifically, Spotify and Apple or Google Podcasts, where I will explore another debated and controversial reason as to why teachers are simply walking out. I can't wait to meet you there to spill the tea.